How can that state be saved in which, among many citizens, only one is a good man? Who could praise that city towards which nobody has ever felt any affection for having been made a better man by it? But you, when you come here, do not become worse, but better, through my citizens, because they are obedient to the rulers and the laws, and the magistrates in accordance with the laws because her laws are more powerful than I am. What's left except for you to save your lives and for me to die fighting? We, above all others, make it our practice to rule and to be ruled. He who would rule over many must fight with many. When the smallest animal thus defends itself against those who do it wrong, consider what it becomes meant to do. There is nothing so small that it does not save its life if it has the courage to defend itself against those who would lay hand on it. To do wrong after making a treaty is impious, but to outwit the enemy is not only right and reputable, but also pleasant and profitable. I feel that I had rather be above such things than to take by storm the most populous city of our opponents, since it is better to preserve one's own liberty than to deprive others of theirs. It would have been better if he had vanquished them by intelligence rather than by strength. I accustomed myself by training to seek to find the change in no change. It is not in keeping that those who practice manly virtues should indulge in such gormandizing, for things that allure the servile crowd are alien to free men. Let there be no image of me painted or sculptured or constructed. For if I have done any goodly deed, that shall be my memorial, but if not, then not all the statues in the world, the works of menial and worthless men, will avail. Cities ought not to be fortified with stones and timbers, but with the strong virtues of their inhabitants, where the inhabitants shall possess neither too much nor too little, and where right shall be strong and wrong shall be weak. The young ought to accustom themselves to deeds of manly valor, the better thing than to apply their mind to writings. Say what is best and do what is most honorable. He who knows how to speak knows also the right time for speaking. I would not become a lawgiver to enact another set of laws, for in these I would make no addition, subtraction, or revision. Because the laws ought to have authority over the men, and not the men over the laws. We take many days to deliberate, because, if we make an error in a capital case, there can be no reversal of the judgment, and the accused continues, perforce, to be under indictment of the law, because, under this law, it may be possible, by deliberation, to arrive at a better decision. My good sir, be not downcast at being an exile from your country, but at being an exile from justice. It would be better to be called a lover of your own country than of another's. From this mode of life, my friend, weary the harvest of liberty, that in which the greatest number of citizens are willing, without civil strife, to vie with one another in virtue,